This is Chris Kell with your Peak Fitness Injury Prevention Lower Body Foam Rolling Program. Now for our first exercise, we're going to start out with foam rolling in the foot. Generally I find that a tennis ball or lacrosse ball is best for this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to something here for support. So like a wall, or in this case a foam roller. I'm just going to stand on the ball. I'm compressing the ball slowly and I'm just rolling over the base of my foot here, pressing down into any tight or sore spots that I feel. Alright, once I find that spot, what I'm going to do, it's going to feel like a lump or just maybe something that's a little bit tense or sore. I'm just going to press into this, shift my weight onto it, and just stand here for a minute. Alright, it's like I'm kind of squashing an ant here. I'm just letting the spot depress, trying to relax my foot over it. You can move the toes up and down to help to kind of oscillate over that spot a little bit and depress it. And then I'm just going to massage along this. Generally you want to spend around 1 to 2 minutes per foot. Alright, once I'm done here, we're going to move on to our next drill, which is foam rolling of the calf. Alright, for this, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this under my calf. We're going to start out with the lateral calf. I'm turning my foot out here, so I'm getting this area, just kind of pushing my body slightly off the ground, and I'm just rolling along until I find an area of restriction. Alright, for this, I'm just going to cross one foot here, press in, and let that depress. Alright, once I get done there, I'm going to turn into the middle, flex my toe back a little bit, again roll from the base of the Achilles tendon all the way up to the back of the kneecap. And again, when I find a spot of restriction, what you can also do is what is called dorsi and plantar flex, or just push the foot up and down over that spot to help to work it out. To end with here, I'm just going to turn my foot in and roll kind of the outer or the inner calf here, the medial calf. Generally, this is a spot of extreme restriction. I'm feeling a lot of tension here. And again, I'm just spending 1 to 2 minutes on the entire calf, finding any tight or sore spots and spending maybe 30 to 60 seconds on, extra on each one. Okay, now from here, our last foam roll with the tennis ball would be the hip. Okay, and for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply place the ball here under my butt cheek. Okay, and I'm crossing my leg of the side that I'm rolling and just kind of turning onto that side. Alright, I'm shifting my weight gently onto this side. I'm looking for any spots of restriction. I found one. And what I'm going to do here is just let this slowly depress into my hip. This is not going to be the most comfortable thing, and you can kind of push up with your arm, push yourself up a little bit, and just gradually let yourself sink in, just depressing this spot, trying to relax the muscle, telling it to release, and just holding for anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes for each hip. Okay, now for our last two techniques, we're going to use a foam roller here. Generally, we're getting at larger muscles now, so we want to use a larger device like the foam roller. I like the black foam roller here. These can be ordered on PerformBetter.com, but you can also get foam rollers at like Target or Walmart or something like that. So to start with, we're going to start out with the T-band. And for this, what I'm going to do is just place the foam roller here on the side of my leg. I'm going to cross my leg in front and just use my leg and my body to roll this up and down. You can roll both kind of the front of the anterior part, which is more of this side, and then the back part, which is here, just kind of by shifting this way and shifting this way. Generally, one side or the other is a bit tighter, and for me it's the front, so I'm going to concentrate here. And I'm just stopping and pressing into any areas which are restricted. Again, I'm spending about a minute on this side. Then I'm going to turn on to the front of my leg, our final area here, the quad. Okay, for this, I'm starting at the base of the knee. I'm going to roll up from the base to the middle here, and I'm just spending a little time here. All right, I'm kind of focusing on this area. I'm looking for any areas of restriction, turning my foot to the inside to kind of get this area, and then turning my foot to the outside to kind of get the inner quad. Okay, and once we get done here, I'm going to roll from the base of my hip down to the middle here. Generally, we're going to find most of our trigger points in the middle, outer, and kind of the very upper part of the quad. That's an area called the TFL. It's a hip flexor. If I find that area is tight, I'll just kind of sit there. I can also cross my leg over the other one, kind of shift weight onto it, and just work it out. Again, 1 to 2 minutes in kind of the focus areas that we prescribed, and then move on to your stretches and mobility drills.